Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills holiday collection. Gosh, I nearly got confused then. So this is the new collection that they have just launched for the holiday season. I've had a lot of requests and things for swatches, reviews, demos of the products and things like that. So that's exactly what we're going to do in this video today. So this mammoth box arrived. Oh, she's heavy too, let me tell you. And in here... is the entire holiday collection. So we've got blush palettes, we've got a new glow kit, we've got the Prism Eyeshadow Palette, the new liquid lipsticks, the liquid lipstick minis, all of that good stuff. So yeah, in this video we're going to go through each of the products, have a close look at the formula, the colors, we'll do swatches, I'll do a demo. So all of the lip products, you know, I'll swatch on my lips and everything. We'll do a demo with the eyeshadow products and we'll also use the cheek products on my cheeks, which is why I'm looking so kind of pale right now, so that you guys can get a good idea of the formula. And I'll do a bit of a review so that you guys can figure out whether or not you want to invest your money in it. So yes, without further rambling, let's jump straight into the video. This is just so epic. What is life? I opened this and nearly wanted to cry. I was like, oh my gosh, Christmas has come early! Alright, let's jump straight into these products. So first up we have the Prism Eyeshadow Palette. So according to them, this is a luxe holiday eyeshadow collection with 14 shades featuring universal neutrals and prismatic metallics. So from what I can see on the back, this is set out in their typical fashion. Cruelty-free and made in the USA. Woo! It's whoa. I'm dropping things everywhere. So this eyeshadow palette is actually velvet. So it's made of the same material that the subculture and the modern renaissance are made of. It's beautiful. It's got gold writing on the front. Each of the shadows are 0.7 grams each. Oh my gosh, the colors on this are insane. That is the palette there. Can you even deal? Oh, she's so pretty. So definitely looking at this at first glance, there's some really interesting and different colors in this one. This one here definitely catches my eye. That's a sphere. That's like a really cool neon greeny yellow. Satin looks amazing. Eden, I mean, look at these shimmers. Look at Throne. We're going to have so much trouble picking colors to demo this one. So nuts. Then next up we have the new glow kit. This is the Sugar Glow Kit. 4 shades in there. Each of these ones are 7.4 grams each. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so this is a really pretty kind of goldy undertone highlighting palette. Comes with 4 shades. A nice really light one there as well. Just good to see. Marshmallow. Oh, Gumdrop here looks so shimmery. Oh my gosh. Definitely looking forward to swatching that one. But yep, so that's part of the holiday collection as well. They've also just released 2 blush kits. These are actually the first time that they've done these. I do know that they released those other blushes recently, the 3 color pan ones. Pretty sure they're stocked at Sephora. Actually, I need to figure out if this entire collection is going to be available at Sephora. Leave it with me. But yeah, so there's 2 of these. So this one here is Gradient. This one looks much darker. And then this one here is Radiant. Full pigmented blush for buildable intensity with a seamless finish. Each of these blushes are 4.7 grams as well. Oh, look at that. Okay, that right there is amazing. So this is the Radiant blush kit. Oh, it's so nice. I would use every single color in that one. I honestly would. And then this one here is the Gradient kit. Gosh, this packaging is so nice. So these are actually vegan and cruelty-free, these ones. Oh, cool. I wonder if the glow kits are vegan. Oh, the glow kit's vegan as well. There you go. So for those of you who are only wanting, you know, vegan makeup, the glow kits and the blush kits, yeah, vegan and cruelty-free. Hey, this one's different. Definitely some very different colors in there to a lot of blush palettes that I've seen. This one looks more like a sculpting blush palette. This shade here up in the top corner, that looks more like a contour kind of shade. And, you know, you could bronze with this one. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Perfect for, you know, deeper skin tones and things like that. Amazing. And then lastly, the liquid lipstick. So they've launched a liquid lipstick set. So this has got 3 minis. They're all matte, long-wearing, high pigment lip colors. So you've got Dazed, Bittersweet, and Hudson in that. So yeah, we'll definitely be swatching that. And then also 3 new full-size liquid lipsticks. Starfish, Trouble, and Roxanne. These look like really beautiful fall, gorgeous cranberry kinds of colors though. So excited. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be swatching all of these products. We're going to be demoing them on my face. And we're going to be talking about the formula and whether or not they're worth the money. So I reckon we do the eyes first, then we'll do cheeks, and then we'll do the lips. Sound like a plan? Hey, I just noticed that these liquid lipsticks all say that they're vegan as well. The only thing in this collection that's not vegan is the eyeshadow palette. So here's a bit of a closer look at the palette. Really, really beautiful. I love the velvet packaging, and all of these colors just look so amazing all paired up next to each other. Had a really, really, really hard time swatching a lot of these shades. Just do bear in mind that a finger swatch doesn't always show exactly how an eyeshadow will perform. But yeah, kind of tricky to finger swatch some of these matte shades. The shimmer's really, really gorgeous, and they were quite easy to swatch. But yeah, some of these sort of matte shades a little bit more difficult, but overall I think that the color palette is really good. Right, now we're going to move on and create an actual eye look using the palette. I've just quickly primed my eyes, and I've also set the primer with a translucent powder. Now I feel like in the subculture palette review that I did, we very much used like these kinds of colors, like the green, really bright yellow, and I was looking at this palette and thinking in my head, oh, we're going to use those colors, and then I realized, hang on a minute, that's exactly what I did with the subculture. So I might try you know, some of these kind of pinkier tones. I really, really like this dimension shadow here. It's beautiful. And maybe some of the bronzers or something. Something a little different than what Nikkia always goes for. So I'm just first going to pick up Unity, which is kind of like this yellowy, beigey bone colour. Oh, it actually looks quite a bit more yellow on the lid than it does in the pan. I'm going to buff that one through the crease. This will just add, hopefully, a very kind of minute shadow to that area and prepare it for the darker colours that we're going to go on in with. So this shadow feels very similar to most of the other Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows that I've used. It is quite soft though, and I am getting a fair bit of fallout, so just be careful when you are going in with a brush with these shadows. Just try and be a little bit more careful. Picking up Lua now, which is like a really gorgeous, it's like a rosy kind of cool tone colour. I'm going to also work that one kind of in the inner and direct crease, and then sort of buff it out in the outer corner. Oh, that is such a nice transition shade. Oh, I love that one. Oh, so pretty. Very easy to blend. I'm having no dramas here at all. And also, I will just say I got much less fallout from Lua than I did with Unity. All right, this color actually picks up a fair bit of darkness when you continue to add it like layer upon layer, which is really, really cool. It means it's quite versatile and can be used, you know, many different ways. Oh, I just don't know what colors to use. Do we go orangey or do we go purpley? I mean, because look how pretty this dimension color is. I'm doing it. Oh, and I do not regret that in the slightest. That is a gorgeous color. Now let's just see how they go applying them with a dry brush, and then we'll try a wet brush as well. It's actually not too bad with a dry brush. I feel like you do have to use a fair bit of pressure though. So I'll just try it now with a wet brush. Yeah, works better with a wet brush for sure. Okay, I'm taking a tiny little bit more of that dimension shadow. Just on like a fluffier blending brush, and I'm just going to sort of softly buff the edges out. I'm now picking up Osiris on a much smaller brush. Osiris is like the deeper purple. It's swatched more of like a black though, and it's definitely coming off. Whoa, on the brush it looks completely black. I'm going to use a tiny bit of that to deepen up the outer corners. I really didn't think that we'd end up with a purple eyeshadow look, but here we are, and I'm not mad about it. I will definitely demonstrate some of the other shadows and the other colours and stuff in other tutorials. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm pretty much just going to repeat what I've done on top. So going in with Lua first, smudging that through, then picking up Dimension and packing that on top. I'm going to finish this on the other eye. I'm going to add mascara and lashes and probably some eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is how the eyes turned out. I actually really like them. They're soft and pretty and feminine. Although, I gotta tell you, I gouged myself in this eye that many times. Why do I always do that? Alright, we're gonna move on to testing these on my actual cheeks now. I'm gonna start off with the Gradient Kit, and I'm gonna try contouring with that beautiful cool tone brown. It does honestly look so pretty, but it might be extremely pigmented, so I'm gonna be very careful. And I'm just gonna start to carve. Whoa, yeah, see how pigmented that is? Dang. I only picked up a tiny amount, and I actually dusted the excess off on my arm first. Whoa. At the same time, it does blend out quite nicely though. It's a very, very cool tone, which is good for contouring. You would still need to bronze as well if you were only using this. But I mean, I'm assuming that's why they've chosen the colours in the blush palette, you know, the way that they have, because the warmer tone kind of orangey would work like really, really well against this. And then just using it up across the hairline as well. I mean, this palette is going to be incredible for those of you with deeper skin tones. But if you're quite a pale girl, you're obviously not going to be able to use this one really that well. Let's try the Radiant one. Oh, I loved the way these swatches. This pinky one at the top actually has quite a bit of shimmer to it. It does blend away, but yeah, something to be aware of. I might actually take that really nice pinky colour. I'm assuming these will be the same formula as those little quads that they made. So that one, I mean, it's quite soft. I might try a bit of the coral now. Just put it underneath. Really pretty colours. You definitely only need a tiny amount of product, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world blending these out. Now, I'm just going to get rid of a little of this so we can try another colour from that other palette to see if I can get away with it. Let's try this one, and you're going to have to obviously really get rid of the excess. Yeah, see, I can get away with that too, just only using very small amounts of product. Shall we try this one? Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is next level. Oh, I'm kind of scared. Oh. Yep. Okay. This palette, if you're my skin color or, you know, paler, probably... Yeah. I mean, I've only used the tiniest amount of product, but it's going to be very difficult to work with. So yeah, for my skin tones and lighter, this one. For deeper skin tones than me, this one. Let's just rein that in. Let us rein that on in. All right, now on to the highlighting kit. And this I honestly think is beautiful. Bear in mind, I think 2 or 3 of these shades are already in the other glow kits. I'll pop that information down below once I figure it out. Starburst definitely, but I'm pretty sure Butterscotch is also in another one. So let's try Gumdrop because I'm pretty sure this is the new shade. This one's actually a little chunkier and it's got like a really pretty iridescent pink shift to it. It's really nice though. Okay, so trying Starburst on this side. So, whoa! Look at Starburst! Oh. So Gumdrop, I might put a little bit more on so hopefully you can see. So that's Gumdrop. It's got, yeah, really pretty iridescent pinky kind of shift to it. And then that there is, what was that one called? Starburst. And let's put Butterscotch on my nose. So Butterscotch is like more of a gold. And then Marshmallow is like a yellow gold. My cheeks are honestly all different colours now, but... who cares? Who even cares? So definitely the formulas of all 3 of these are really fantastic, really blendable, really easy to work with. Like I said, be very, very careful with this gradient blush kit. Super pigmented, and obviously the colours pack a punch. Okay, moving on to the full-size liquid lips. These are all 3 new shades, and they are absolutely gorgeous, pinky neutrals. Definitely Nikkia colours, which I'm so excited about. So at the top here we have Rock Sand, in the middle is Starfish. Name gets me every time. And then the bottom is Trouble. So yeah, I'm going to go through and swatch all of these so you can see the shades, and then we'll do the minis. So starting out with Roxanne, this is like a beautiful kind of earthy nude colour. Now the formula appears to be very much the same. You know, Anastasia's got a beautiful liquid lipstick formula. The one thing that I did notice that is different is that they've slightly changed the doe foot applicator. It's a little bit flatter. The other one had sort of more of a point on it. I found it really easy to apply the product with this, really easy to get a nice crisp edge, which is obviously what you want. Okay, next up we've got Starfish, and Starfish kind of seems kind of like a lighter version of Roxanne, but maybe with a little bit more of like a terracotta undertone. All right, so this here is Starfish, definitely more of a terracotta shade, really, really pretty, and it does sort of dry down. It's nearly like it dries down a little bit darker than it is in the tube. Yeah, it definitely does. So bear that in mind. Maybe like a shade darker. Really, really pretty though. Really neutral, and definitely this one's going to go perfectly on every skin tone. And then lastly, we've got Trouble, and I definitely feel like this one's going to be my favorite. This one's got more of a pinky undertone. And then lastly, this is Trouble. I absolutely love Trouble. Really, really beautiful, cool toned, pinky neutral. Oh, it feels so comfortable, so easy to apply. Yes! Okay, moving on to the mini set. This one contains the shades Dazed, Bittersweet, and Hudson. Hudson's definitely a repeat. I'm pretty sure these other 2 shades in here are repeats as well. But yeah, definitely a really cute little mini. And they're actually really decently sized minis. Like, I can imagine that these are going to last you probably just as long. So first we have Hudson, which is another really beautiful pinky undertone. This one's got more of like a warm through it. Hudson is absolutely amazing. This is another sort of pinky-ish neutral. This one's got more of a warm undertone. Absolutely stunning. This one here is Bittersweet, which is kind of the same color family, but a little bit deeper. I'm not 100% sure if this is already a permanent shade. I'm going to leave that information in the description bar. Okay, here is Bittersweet, a really, really, really beautiful burgundy, deep, rich brown. So creamy and so pigmented too. Sometimes it's really difficult with these deeper shades. You know, when you apply them, they're kind of streaky and they look messy. There's absolutely like... It's seamless. It's so pigmented and so well formulated. And then lastly, we've got Dazed, which is a much sort of brighter, reddy kind of shade. Gorgeous for the holidays. Oh, see, look at that color. And then finally, that is Dazed. I am actually obsessed with this color, and I actually love it with this eye look. I feel like I look so festive for Christmas. Oh, I can't believe it's nearly the holidays. So that's it, guys. That is the entire collection. Overall, I do think that it's a really good, solid holiday collection. I think the Prism Eyeshadow Palette is absolutely stunning. Obviously, if you're more of like a neutral shadow kind of girl, you prefer, you know, more wearable everyday tones, maybe this one's not going to be for you, but I love, you know, the greens, the purples, the yellows. Like, I love everything about this. This has got artistry written all over it, very creative, and I mean, the packaging is just beautiful. I also do really love both of these blush kits. Like I said, this one I'm probably not really going to be able to get too much use out of if you've got a deeper skin tone or you're more into, you know, using berry shades and sort of really cool tone shades for contouring. You'll probably enjoy it then. But this one, on the other hand, oh my goodness, absolutely obsessed with this. I will probably be using this every single day. I'm pretty sure. The Sugar Glow kit is also gorgeous, but like I said, there are a couple of repeated shades in here, so it just depends on if you own the other ones or not. As an overall, reviewing this product on its own without comparing to other ones, it's got a really good solid mixture of yellow and pink undertoned, you know, different highlighting powders, because, you know, a lot of the glow kits that you can purchase, you know, some are all pink undertone or some are all yellow undertone. And I mean, the undertone of your highlight changes depending on, you know, what you're wearing, what other makeup you're wearing. So yeah, this one's got a really good mixture of undertones, and I mean, the shadows in this, like, The 3 new liquid lipstick shades are beautiful. My personal favorite is Trouble, just because I'm such a pink undertone lipstick kind of girl. I cannot fault these. I mean, the formula's beautiful, the packaging's beautiful, and the colors are all gorgeous. Like I said when I was swatching them, just bear in mind that they do sort of dry a little bit darker than they appear in the tube. So yeah, they're going to be about 1 shade darker than they are here. And then lastly, this little guy. So cute. I mean, if you're into minis, you're going to love it. And if you don't already have any of these shades, you're going to love this as well. They're actually really decent sized minis, like I said. Really, really decent size. So yeah, I think overall it's a fantastic holiday collection. Now, obviously, all of these are available to purchase separately. I'll have any information down below regarding them being stocked at Sephora and things like that. And I also just quickly want to throw in, no, this video is not sponsored in any way. Obviously, Anastasia did send this beautiful PR package to me for consideration, but I'm not under any pressure whatsoever, you know, to say good things about it. I just wanted to review the collection for those of you who have been asking to see swatches and things of it so that you can make up your own mind. So yes, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, please let me know. And also, let me know what other holiday collections you want to see reviewed, swatched, and demoed. Be more than happy to do, you know, as many of the different collections from as many different brands as possible so that you guys know leading into the holiday selection what's good and what's not. I love you all so, so much. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you in my next video.